Hi guys, thank you so much for staying tuned to my channel. Are you currently experiencing a sharp decline in sales? This is something that happens to me as a sales professional, and I believe it happens to lots of other business owners and sales professionals as well. So today's video, I'm going to be exploring 5 ways by which you can actually handle a sharp decline in sales and how you can actually turn the situation around. If you're liking the sound of it, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you can get lots of exciting content from us. So as a sales professional, one of the things that I realize is that there are times that I go through low declines in sales. And this is something that always comes to actually pressure me as a sales professional, because you see yourself, doing well, previous year, and then the new year, you see that things are not going the way it ought to go. But this is something that you don't need to actually beat yourself over, because the situation can actually be turned around. So if you're experiencing the same thing, I would like you to actually follow me as I explore some of the things that I always do when I go through seasons like this. So a sharp decline in sales can be as a result of many things. One, it could be that the customers have actually lost their budget. So it means that they don't have money to buy what they need to buy or what they used to buy from you before. Or the other thing could be that a competitor has actually snatched them away from you. Or it could be that your customer service has actually gone down and that has made them to actually move to other people. Or it could be that your own morale as a sales professional or as a business owner has actually declined and you need to actually jack that up. So here are some of the ways by which you can actually turn things around. The first thing that I do is to sit down and identify the product that are actually not doing well. So this is one of the reasons why you need to keep record as a business owner or as a sales professional. You need to know which products you were actually selling the previous year that were doing well. Who were the customers that were buying this particular item? And what has actually changed over time? So when you're able to actually go through those records and you see where the gaps are, you can know what you can begin to do. The second thing I start to do is to start reaching out to the customers who were actually buying those products previous year. So after identifying where the gaps are, I start reaching out to the customers that were patronizing me the previous year or the previous month who have actually stopped patronizing me. And what I do with that process is to understand the reason why they've actually stopped. If it's that they don't actually have budget for that particular item again, the question you need to ask yourself is that, so what else are they trying to spend money on? Or if it's that they've actually gone to a competitor, you need to ask yourself, so what was I doing wrongly that made you change your mind? If it's that your customer service has actually gone poorly and they're actually not feeling you the way they were feeling you before now, you need to actually look at it and change the situation as well. So these are some of the pointers that you can get when you actually reach out to the customers who were buying those products from you prior year. Then the third thing that I always do is to begin to look at marketing initiatives or marketing campaigns that I can deploy to be able to push those products further. And this is also important for you. You need to ask yourself, so for this particular product, what campaigns can I deploy that can help me to be able to get customers to coming back to buying this product from me? If you're selling different types of cars and you realize that a particular brand of car that you always sell have actually declined in sales, so one of the things that you can explore is that, do you want to run a campaign around that particular car and say that for everyone who buys this car, we're going to fill up your tank for the next 1 month? Or you want to offer more discounts or more promos, for that particular product to be able to get people to coming back to buying them from you. So those are some of those marketing campaigns that you can deploy that can help you to begin to generate more interest in that particular product. Then the other thing that you need to do is what we call product improvement or service improvement. So sometimes your customers that you're serving might have actually moved on to someone else because they have actually seen a better product. So you need to ask yourself that the particular service that I'm offering, is there any other way that I can improve this service? So an example can be that if you're running a barbering salon and you realize that some of the customers who always come to your salon have moved on to someone else. It could be that the place they've moved on to actually has a better ambience and the people are actually enjoying the service they're getting from there. So you might look at improving your ambience as well. Maybe changing some of the seats, changing the clippers that you use, putting some, aesthetics in your salon and making it a bit nicer. so that you can attract your customers and even get new people to begin to come. The fifth thing that I always do is to reassess my process. So what do I mean by reassessing my process? So sometimes it could be that I'm actually focusing on the wrong people, or I'm actually speaking to the people who don't even have monies to spend on what I'm actually trying to sell. So I sit down and I look at some of those things and I say, okay, out of all the people that I'm speaking to, who amongst these people are the people that I know have the potential to be able to patronize my product and get to buy from me? So it could be that you're actually speaking to people who are not the right decision makers, or you're actually not qualifying people rightly. That means that you're not actually narrowing down to what people actually need. Maybe you're just speaking to them on a generic level, and that's not getting you any form of sale at all. So you might need to sit down and ask yourself that particular question. Out of all the people that I'm reaching out to, are these people the right people? Is my process the right process? Am I doing things the way it ought to be done? So sitting down to reorganize your process might help you to see the gaps and know how to forge ahead. So in summary, a sharp decline in sales is not something that is new. This can happen when your perspective changes as a sales professional, as a business owner, or when you begin to focus on the wrong things, or when your customers actually don't have monies to spend anymore, or when they are not actually getting the right benefit that they need to get from your service, or when a competitor has actually come into snatching that sale from you. So there are lots of reasons why there can be that sharp decline. But there's a lot of things that we can actually do to actually get back into work. And those are some of the things that I've shared with you in this video today. If this video has been helpful to you and you would like to share it with so many people that you know this can benefit, kindly go ahead to do so. And if there's any way you've actually reignited yourself when you experienced a sharp decline in sales, you can share in the comment section below. Thank you so much for staying tuned to today's video. See you next time.